Coldheart is alive. Alright, check it out. So what we're doing on this one is we're going to get to work on a verse. We're going to do the last verse first, of course, because I'm cold-heart. Alright, let's check it out and see what we got to do first. Alright, first thing I hear, of course, is the sibilance in the verse. Second thing I hear is it's low. Let's deal with the volume a little bit first. Let's pull that up from right here. We'll just do it here. It's quicker. Pull that up a dB or so. See? Let's check it in the mix to see what it look like. Just for visual stimulation. Actually, that's a little more than I would have wanted to do, but for right now, that's cool. I usually get my gain from the gain knob, the gain part. That's what it's for. It's your entering source. Alright, and for my compressors. Specifically this one, right here. But I'm not going to do that right now. That's not what we're doing right now. First thing we're going to do right now to the vocals, we're going to go over here. Let's solo those vocals. You don't mind? Okay.
My family must succeed because of what I did indeed, and those who came before me, I stand on the shoulders of giants. Just the information that I have ain't worth a penny in that.
Let's wind that back.
Magic mirror spit out of.
Like I said, this is my recording chain. I listen to everything filtered through this from the first time when I listen to it because I like the way it sounds. It's kind of the thing for my mic. And I suggest that if you record in a situation where you know your mic ain't the best, you know you're not in the best recording habitat, certain problems you have almost in every recording, come on. If it's certain something you got to do to each track, specifically EQ wise, you figured out the frequency that's offending to your ear, and you dig them out of every track. So go on ahead, and when you record and listen back to the vocal for the first time, go on ahead that out. I figured that doing this helps me keep the track, because a lot of times I'm like, I don't like the way it sounds, and it won't be the recording, it'll be the way it sounds. Artists, when they're in the studio, when they hear it back, that for some reason they expect it to sound like they already on the radio. I've even had people to be like, man, I don't even sound like, the radio stuff. It's like, you just walked out the booth. You stepped out the booth and you were listening through it, through the monitors. I mean, I ain't even turned the knob. I ain't put a plug in on it yet even. And I didn't even, just not to stay off subject too long, but I done had individuals to tell me, hey, my voice don't need EQ. And, don't put no compression on me. I'm good. Just like, well, what do you want me to do? I'm an engineer. When I put it out there, people going to say it sound bad. They gonna say you sound bad. They ain't going to never say that engineer can't mix, because they don't know who engineered it. And I'm going to put it like that. We're going to get back to the subject. So, make your artist look good, which makes you look good. You the wizard in the background. So, that's what I do with Regents. You can check this out and do a template similar to this for yours, for your recording chain. Have it set up so you go straight into it, and then you just keep I don't hit the little dub or out button because I use my controller, and I got it set, so I just hit it's what a loop would be on the playback part, because I don't hit loop from there. I can hit loop with the click button, compared to me just when I'm in the heat of recording, bam, another track. It's I think one of the buttons on the keyboard, I can't even think of what you call them, the things. The arrow buttons. So back to the point. Burnt too much time, man. Alright.
Full of success. Let me be blessed until the day I rest. Yes, my family must succeed because of what I did indeed, and those who came before me, I stand on the shoulders of giants.
So all we really doing is, like, if we take the EQs out of it, it's taking away, I'm giving a little back, but taking away that, that's what a kick is. That's what some boxy, nasty frequencies live at right there too.
Just the information that I have ain't worth a penny in the eyes of the Lord, not even measurable in those who came before and paid.
See how much way farther back it sits as well without that chain on it. See the reverb, if you notice, 10%. And by the time I actually mix the track and get ready to use it, a lot of times I might be down to 3%, 4%. I might not even use it, but I usually will have some reverb on it, pretty much, on every vocal. But the point is, it can be such a small amount that cannot be detected. But when you're mixing it, if you bypass and you lose something, then leave it on there. You don't have to hear it. It's not to be heard. It's space anyway. All right, the compressor is what's really doing the magic here anyway. So watch it without the compressor.
Pave the road. Magic mirror spit out a picture full of success. Let me be blessed until the day I rest. Yes, my family must succeed.
See how that compressor gets it on up there a little bit in your face? It's the first level of compression that we're going through. Then we're gonna go into our de-essing, which we're not even running into the bus yet. So let's flip it around. Oh yeah, the first one is running into the bus always. It's coming out in stereo because I'm running. Sometimes I'll do effects in stereo, so I just leave it in stereo. Usually I break it down into mono if I know it's a mono track. And see, that was the first one. This one I'll leave mono, which we're not even using the first take. So now it's being de-essed.
Immeasurable in those
Put a soft knee on that.
who came before and paved the road.
And so, as I was saying, that's just to make it, like, if you don't know about de-essing, do some research on de-essing. I ain't gonna go into it all that long, but taking that nasty shit out of your vocals, because there's some nasty shit in every vocal. And over and over and over, it gets irritating. Alright, so what was our next point? Alright, let's go and do something to
Magic mirror spit out a picture.
And I'm just to say this. Yeah. So we had a lapse of time in there somewhere. I don't know how much I did in between. I thought I was recording. I spent probably 20 minutes talking. Not 20 minutes, of course. But you feel me? So we done some more stuff since we last paused, which was de-essing. We ran into our bus. Now this is what we got. See, once again, look what we got going here. Way too high. And you see, I do bring my fader down. But this is how I later on I do this. I go back to 0, take my makeup gain, drop it. And I'm still almost at 0, right? So now I can do this. Head down. Cue out. And get them closer. Kind of working. My family must succeed because of what I did and need, and those who came before me. I stand on the shoulders of giants. Just the information that I have ain't one for penny in the eyes of the Lord, not even measurable in those who came before and paved the road. Magic mirror spit out a picture full of success. Let me be blessed. We'll do all that later on. It's too early for any of that right now anyway, but I just don't like to come to see it clipping and hey, y'all thinking, oh, he clip all the track. I seen it. Cause I know that's how I used to be. I watched him like, man, he was clipping the whole song all the way in the red. And that's not cool. Not the whole track. And that's the drums was doing. And the vocals a little bit. Alright, now let's get on this Studio 800 right here you've been seeing lingering around on that last spot. Why is it right by the print track? Because I usually print and then throw the print track on that. You get it? Right? So that way I'm printing to tape. Whoa, you did? Yeah, in the digital world. In Regions, which does not have a tape emulator other than Screen. All the rack extensions has been made. Nobody ain't sent me no spinning tapes yet. I want to see some tapes spinning in Regions. I mean, come on. It's just almost, that's what I'm hoping. And once again, I'm off subject. But that's what I'm hoping Region 7 has. Like, basically, you record to tape. And they have this the tape machine, Regency's tape machine. Because I know they're going to, Propeller Head going to put their spin on it. And it's going to look so real. And it's going to have so many details. And this is going to be another mind-blowing thing that makes me keep being like these people are the godfathers of music. And then 500 years from now, they're going to talk about this company like the rest of the companies were just companies. But this company set everybody else already jealous and they don't want to admit it because they know these people have a thing. They figured it out. They put it together the right way. They made me start paying attention to Germany seriously, I was like, Sweden, and where did these people come from? What made them come up with this when all these other guys who were creating software didn't come up with it? In that kind of mind frame, which is beside the point. Not knocking America, no way. But Studio 800. So what I'll do is I'll run these buses for right now into it, just so you can get the effect of what I'm talking about. We'll run all the buses into the studio. This is more of a talker than a mixing session right here. You know, each one we're doing something a little different, but they all progressing to the end of the mix. Without the studio, and now to make it even better, let's do it this way. That's what we send into the studio. Is it the studio we're on? The studio is 7. That's what we send into the studio. This is what's coming back. Just a little more airiness, a little grittier. Not a lot. Cold Heart is alive. On the next one, I promise you, less talking, more mixing.